Now we're in the Languedoc talking about Hors from Charlotte and Jean-Baptiste Senat. So another family affair happening with Carignan and Grenache. So a blend of the two, which are very common to see out of the Languedoc and some of my favorite styles. So yeah, before we hint at anything, let's just go right into it. It's got honestly a quite deep color. I think it's got some age on it. It's 2017, so it has a few years, which is going to add some nice aspects to it. Also, the alcohol is 13.5%. It was hidden. So not super light, but I would say that it's still a bit of like the glue style, as you see a lot of like the Languedoc wines being. So on the nose, it's got like deep dark fruit, and it's like fairly intense, but well, yeah, it's fairly intense, so we won't make any assumptions about the palate yet because we're not there. So I would say like blackberries, plums, like also black cherries, but they're not quite at the front. And then there's this almost like, I don't know the right way to say it, but I feel like it's like, if you know how really like dense, moist chocolate cake smells without icing on it, or like with like icing that doesn't smell like anything, that's kind of like this like intense feeling that I get off of it. I don't know. I just made that up, but I think you guys may understand what I'm talking about with it. It's like if this is what it smells like. I have a big, deep, dense chocolate cake, like the one that the kid has to eat on Matilda, but like also, you know, yummy. Not, that was kind of a gross scene, but and on the top it's got these blackberries and it's got these cherries, and I don't know, the plum won't make it look very cute, but there's definitely still plum there, so maybe just baby plums of some kind. That's what it smells like. So let's try it. It's got great structure, and it is actually more tannic than I would have initially expected. It's been a bit since I've had it, so it's not what I thought it was going to be like, and I think I'm like very pleasantly surprised by it. Yeah, I would say this wine's definitely punching above its weight for the fact of like how relatively inexpensive it is for how much age it has on it and for how much depth it has. So it certainly has those fruits that we just talked about, but it also has like this like, I think it's I'm honestly like, I'm not like an English major, so like when I try to explain stuff, I never know if their words are exactly right, but I feel like it has this austerity to it. It's austere. I hear people say wines are austere, and when I'm trying them with them, that's what this tastes like. So I'm pretty sure this wine tastes like, it's like, it went from being like a squishy layer cake to being like a I don't know. I think you're gonna get it. So let's try it one more time. Like a stalwart gentleman. That's how I would describe this wine. It's masculine. It has like this masculine energy to it that I was not expecting. That has all these delicious like dark fruit characteristics to it. More tannin than I was expecting, and that would really change where I thought I was going to go with my like pairings on this, because normally I would think lighter, but I would like, yeah, just generally like lighter on the red scale. But I would honestly be going for like pork tenderloin, or I would be going for like, yeah, pork generally, like pork chops, something on the grill. You would not go wrong with that. Something with char in it, great. Maybe if you made like a fancy burger, I'm picturing like a burger where you put like super sauteed onions on it. That could be really yummy with it. I would not say that's perfect, but I would say that's a good candidate. I don't really eat veal, and I don't really know what I would put with veal, so I could be wrong on this, but I feel like maybe it could go with something like that. Yeah. Let me think of one that's not meat. So it's austere, like, I don't know, it should not pasta. It's not a pasta wine. Like you could put it like any something with eggplant, like eggplant on the grill with like just a lot of char and something on the side that's going to balance this out that I have not thought of yet. Probably like a rice with herbs in it. There's something specific there. There's some style. I don't know if it's Moroccan food or like not spicy or anything, but like a side of something that has like a perfuminess to it, if you will, with that eggplant. So that's where I would go if you're vegetarian having this wine, because it definitely needs something with it. So I hope that was very obscure, but I hope that all made sense. I made up a lot on this one, but I think that it really perfectly describes, at least personally, what I'm getting from this wine. I hope you enjoy.